I know, I look like hell. Fuck.
We started to get some heavy, wet snow.
Wednesday afternoon, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Depending on the part of the city, there's big variation.
I got called into work last night. I work part-time to plow snow for New Jersey DOT.
Roughly 5 to 8
And
by the end of the morning rush hour.
I walked in the front door there last night at midnight.
The Weather Service had predicted last
They said, it's going to snow. Oh, hell yeah, it did. We're supposed to go in there and plow from, midnight to like 8 a.m. I'll tell you what. Haven't seen a really good snowstorm in a while. This one was a gooder. You can look at me. I look like something a cat drug home, right? But it got so bad at one point, trying to stay ahead of the snow coming down was damn near impossible. I mean, we had flakes. Honest to God, that big around coming down. And where I plow from just south of Woodbury on Route 45 all the way down to Mullica Hill and back. And it goes 4-lane, 2-lane, 4-lane, 2-lane. And you're one truck. And we carry about 9 tons of salt. We got to the point the salt wasn't cutting it. I mean, I was dropping 9 tons. I went back in for 3 refills. And at one point, the snow was coming down so bad it was like whiteout. And a half an hour later, all of a sudden I hear this ping, 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 ping off my windshield. Went from snow to rainy snow ice. Now I got a single axle dump truck with a plow in the front and a salt spreader in the back. When it's full and it's heavy, I'm probably somewhere around 36,000, 39,000 pounds. When it's empty, I'm like a 4-wheeler. Ying, 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 ying.
Is a nightmare.
Trust me. It was a hell of a night. Then later on in the morning, we got called back in. Supposed to be off at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Go in, load the truck, fuel the truck, park the truck, say, see ya, and I'm walking out to my car. It's like, I'm going home, man. This was like the roughest 8 hours that I've had doing this job for 2 years. I get out to the car and a guy comes right up to me. Oh, Skip! Oh, Skip! Can you stay for another 4 hours? Well, internally, I'm sitting there saying, shit, I just want to go home and have a cold beer. Lay down on a couch, right? If it wasn't for my boss, and trust me, there's days I truly hate my boss. He's a black guy. He's got about 30, 40 years with the NJDOT. His name's Jeff. But honest to God, the man does have a heart of gold, but he is a ball breaker. I mean, I'm a ball breaker, but he makes me look like an amateur. So I grabbed my thermos and my lunchbox. I still had a couple sandwiches left in it. Walk back in the office. And he says, yo, dude, I got some people that are no-shows. Can you stick around another 4 hours? I said, shit, why not, right? I'm looking at, I got my calculator out. This is going to be a $500 day, if you know what I mean. So I went back out. During the day shift, okay, we're gang plowing. We'll have like a couple trucks staggered going down the road. Like one will be out in the center, one will be behind him. This guy pushes it over to me. I push it over to the curb.
Rich, thank you very much.
I don't know what happened, man. We're going down the road just north of Woodbury. All of a sudden, I hear this boom! And I'm like, holy shit! I told the lead driver, I says, hold on, I got to pull over a second. Something just happened here. I get out and I lift the plow.
until Saturday.
And I'm looking
at the
around,
latest.
looking at the chains and everything else.
Slope
And my plow blade, that's a 12-foot plow blade. It's about 6 inches high. It's like an inch thick. And I got 2 8-inch chunks out of the blade. I don't know if it was a manhole cover or what I hit. In the cold weather, it snapped that inch-thick steel like it was a candy cane. And I'll tell you what, when it went off, it was like a gunshot, man. I mean, my butthole puckered. So I called in. He said, screw it, just keep going as long as the whole blade ain't busted off. So anyhow, I ended up putting about 200 miles on the truck. And my run's short after I get done gang plowing, where I plow from just south of Woodbury to Mulliga Hills, like a 10-mile run each way, down and back. 10 down, 10 back. But I mean, it was coming down so hard for a while. And I mean, you know, it's not just a matter of clearing the main drive road. You got to come back on your second thing and then clear the curb area. Now, Mulliga Hills, like a city, it's a small city. Then you got parts of Woodbury or south of Woodbury where you got Home Depot and all these shopping malls and the ShopRites, and it goes 2-lane, 4-lane, 2-lane. So like you're all over the freaking place, right? Trying to get this shit cleaned up. And there's only me to cover that 20 miles back and forth. And the other guy runs from Woodbury back on up into Westville. And I mean, we was busy folk last night. Honest to God, we was busy. But by the time 8 a.m. hit, I was like, oh shit, I just want to go home, get a hot shower, bite to eat, and go lay down. But when the boss called, and trust me, I love Jeff. He's a ball breaker, entrepreneur. Oh my God, this guy can break stones better. I would never want to lock horns with him in an argument, man. He's got a mind that's quicker than mine. But I walked in, and I walked down. I'm looking like something the cat just drug in, you know. No, Jeff, you want me for another 4? He says, yeah, can you do it? I says, for you, I'll do it. He says, okay, go back, do your other thing, you know. Once you get assigned to an area, you stay there because you know all the nuances, the cutoffs, the jug handles, you know, so you know how to take care of it. But he says, yeah, he says, drag your butt back in here about noontime and we'll give you a half an hour travel time. So basically I had 12 and a half hours work, 12 hours actually working, a half an hour travel time. So thank you, New Jersey DOT. Thank you, Jeff. And as I'm going out the door at noontime, he says, get some sleep, pack sandwiches. You're going to be back tonight, sucker. Because the back end of the storm is supposed to whip around and come back and hit us again tonight. So it's going to be another busy night. So I'm sitting there, you know, with all the shit going down. I mean, it's 2 o'clock now. About another hour or so, I'm going to lay down, set the alarm for 10 o'clock at night. And I'll expect either him or Charlie to give me a call around 10 and say, get your butt in here at midnight, dummy. But I'm hoping they get the blade replaced on my plow. But if not, we just cock it off on an angle just a little bit more that makes that missing part a little bit less. But my truck's probably 8 or 9 years old. It's a GMC. But I'll tell you what, how heavy this snow was today. I'm running on a straight stretch that goes like a downhill run coming into Harrison Township and then a long, slow climb up. And the truck is struggling. It's got a V6 diesel in it that'll kick ass. You can get it up to 80 mile an hour, flat, dry highway. It was struggling to get up that hill. And I'm watching the temperature gauge, you know, going from 180, 190, 200, 210, red! And at that point, I just pulled over, and pulled to the side of the road and,
we come back.
you know, just let it sit there in neutral, brought the engine RPMs up, the cycle of water, the temperature came back down. But that's how heavy that snow was. I mean, it was some heavy ass snow. I have not seen snow like that in quite a while. By the time we got done today, I went out to my car. I had almost 10 inches sitting on it. And the plastic window I have, I got plastic on my driver's side window because the glass dropped out and I haven't had time to go get it fixed so it'll, you know, the glass will go up and down. So I put plastic on it. Snow was so heavy it busted that, and I got snow all over the seat of my car. Whoopie-doo! You know, like, when are you going to catch a break, right? So anyhow, got home a little about an hour and a half ago. I'm having a drinky poo. I got stew sitting in the refrigerator left over from the other day. Tater, ham, and veggie stew. So I'm going to get that. I'm not even going to shower. Screw that. I'll just run a razor around my cheeks and throw some extra aftershave on me. And if they don't like it, kiss my ass. Cheers. So I expect to be back in there tonight. But this is going to be a good week for me. And the reason I like to work, I mean, I'm not in love with work. I mean, I'm 67 years old, on Social Security, basically retired. But I got a 12-year-old boy that lives in Michigan. And the money I make over the winter helps me get through the rest of the year on my bills and stuff. But also I'm putting like $1,000 away in the bank so that this spring I can go out and see him and spend a week with him out there after his mother put me under the bus for 7 years. So I get to go out and see him, spend a week with him, piss off the ex and her husband, who's a real dickhead, and show him that I'm not the monster that everybody tells them I am. You know me. I'm usually one of two ways. I'm the goofy ass clown, or I'm the motherfucker that's gonna rip your goddamn throat off because you pissed me off. You pick it. Or as I used to tell Donna Marie and my friend Ellen, I can be your best friend or your worst enemy. You pick it. So anyhow, it was a busy day. I put a good couple of 100 miles on that truck last night. Hopefully Al will get in and put a new plow blade on it, but if he don't, I'll still run with a busted blade. I'll just kick it around sideways a little bit more so that big gap will look less sideways to the snow. But I'll tell you what, when that plow blade busted, honest to God, it was like somebody had a .45 caliber sitting in the cab of the truck. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! I'm like, holy shit, what the hell was that? I mean, I told the lead truck, I said, hold on, I got to pull over a second here. And I get out and I lift the blade and I'm looking, you know, checking the chains and the supports and the mounts. And then I see the plow blade, man, the two chunks knocked right out of it. I don't know if it was one of those sewer things sitting up above grade or what, because our plows don't sit right on the road. They're set to ride about an inch above, and then we have skids on both sides of the plow that slide down the road. So whatever it was had to be sitting up more than an inch. But, model, I'm going to tell you, I got to change the poopy pants. So anyhow, y'all have a good one. We're fortunate. We're not like what's happened in the South so far. We haven't had any real ice rain. Now, this morning for an hour or so, we did have like icy snow. And the only reason I know that, because when I get out to my car to go home, I had almost 10 inches sitting on the car. And the top 2 inches was like crispy-fied. And underneath it was all real soft snow. So I know we got, you know, some bad shit there for a little while. But thank God it didn't stick around, man. If that stuff had turned into ice or black ice or whatever, even plow trucks, dump trucks in that weather when that stuff hits, even though like with our salt, okay, when we load salt, and then we have a machine that sprays brine on the salt in the bed of the truck to try and counteract the freezing. But below, I'm going to say 12 or 16 degrees, even that's not going to work. And most of these dump trucks that we've got for the state, they're like 39,000 pounds or six-wheelers, which is, like relatively small compared to what I'm used to driving, 53 footers, 80,000 pounds. But when they hit that ice, man, it's just like snot on a glass doorknob, man. You make a wrong move, wherever it's going, you might as well take your hand off the wheel, don't touch the brakes. It'll slow down eventually or hit something. That's what makes your butthole pucker, because you don't know where you're going to go. So, that's another thing while I'm thinking about it. You moron four-wheelers. You are such a bunch of assholes. You see a gang plow going like 2 or 3 trucks in a lane. The lead truck's way out in the lead. He's pushing snow over to the center truck, who pushes the snow over to the curb truck, who pushes the snow off the road. And you motherfuckers want to come up and go zigzag, zigzag, zigzag in between us. When you end up in a goddamn bar ditch, you know what? This one's for you, baby. Because when we gang plow, we only gang plow 20, 25, maybe max 30 miles an hour, depending on the conditions. Why? To try and clear the road in one swipe. Now, down where I run in Mullica Hill and all that, very rarely do we gang plow. They gang plow farther up. But I have to make a run down and a run back on the center line. And when you see me coming at you, my left side plow blade sticks about 1.5 feet, 2 foot outside my truck so that I can get the outside edge on the center yellow lines and then push all that shit over. Then I go down, I come back, I do it the other way. But then the third time around, I come in and I take the stuff I pushed over, push it to the curb. You morons that come flying around me when I'm doing that shit, one of these days, you're going to find my plow blade up your hiney as you go sideways into a bar ditch. Don't screw with plow trucks. Don't screw with gang plows. I'm sorry if we're only doing 20 to 30 miles an hour. It's called safety, asshole. And you and your SUV with four-wheel drive think you can fly up a snowy, icy road at 60. You're an idiot. I've got 2 million miles driving, 43 years driving. If I say you're an idiot, you're a fucking idiot. So listen up. You don't like it? Pull over somewhere to a quick stop, grab a cup of coffee, and let us get 10 miles up the road. But to try and weave in and out of us when we're gang plowing, or I'm sitting there and I'm trying to run alone and push stuff off, and all of a sudden you're trying to come up my left side to oncoming traffic in snow and ice, you're a fucking idiot. But that's just the truck driver's opinion. What do I know? Anyhow, it snowed last night. We're going to get the tail end of the snowstorm as it comes around tonight about midnight. I'm going to be back out there. And every penny, dime, and dollar that I make, I'm saving so I can go see my little 12-year-old boy in Michigan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, buddy. I just hope Jeff fixes my plow blade. If not, I'll deal with it. In the meantime, if you can stay at home, if you can stay off the road, if you don't have to go into work, whether you're in Atlanta, Georgia, whether you're in Alabama, Texas, North and South Carolina, Kentucky, Virginia, on up into Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, whatever, if you can stay the hell off the road, stay the hell off the road. Let us do our job. Just saying. Anyhow, we'll catch you later. Have a good and be safe. Catch you on the backstroke. Bye-bye. Ugly Trucker said so.